Halloween, a great time for trick-or-treating, carving mangold varsals, praising the fruit goddess Pomona, and if you're boring like me, gaming. I'm sure nowadays when you think of Halloween games, you think of the big-budget atmospheric masterpieces, like Amnesia and Duke Spookum.
I'm giving you the food. A little something for the fans back home.
But when I was just a boy, I would play Goosebumps, Escape from Horrorland, every Halloween. It's been years since I played GIF, but I remember it fondly as a very good game. 5 stars from my grubby kindergarten hands. Let's go ruin those memories. Oh, great, DreamWorks Interactive. DreamWorks is like the discount Pixar, so is DreamWorks Interactive like the discount LucasArts? I mean, come on, how can you... I may have made a slight misjudgment. DreamWorks was founded by Steven Spielberg and some other people I don't care about, so when the Bergster wanted to get some interactive media squirted onto the market, he'd call up the interactive division and say, "Hey, could you guys make a game about me?" Or, "Hey guys, I just scored a great license. Wait for it. Dilbert. Guys? They made some interesting games, such as Tai Fu, Wrath of the Tiger, which was the direct inspiration for DreamWorks' Kung Fu Panda, but they didn't really have a major hit until 1999, when Spielberg had to make a spiritual tie-in to Saving Private Ryan. You may have heard of it, it's a little ditty called Medal of Honor. The game opens with Lizzie here explaining to you that her brother and his friend she was babysitting have gone missing. She suspects that they were taken to Horrorland somehow. I'm a bit confused as to how tall we're supposed to be, seeing as with this angle we're a fisheye lens away from a Beastie Boys music video. By the way, this is a direct sequel to the book One Day in Horrorland, so if you haven't read that you're going to be completely lost. Anyway, it turns out she was correct and her house eats you and brings you to Horrorland. Specifically, Werewolf Village, home to one very excited werewolf.
Luke, what'd you do? What'd you touch? What'd you push? You must have done something to get us back here. 2 seconds alone and he gets us all in a ton of trouble.
Hey, don't blame me. All I know is I walked into my room, those Horrorland tickets were glowing, I touched them, and poof, here we are.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, Lizzie, this place is even scarier than the last time.
Yeah, we've been hearing wolves, and I guarantee you that can't be good. If they attack us, we're doomed. Who stopped you in these stocks?
What difference does it make? Don't you love my sister? We're in a total pain and she's standing around wanting details. We're not telling you anything till you let us free.
Come on, Lizzie, find a key, a hacksaw, a crowbar. Whatever! Just get us out of here! Don't you think you should at least say please?
Please!
Oh hey, I found the missing boys. There, right there. Mission accomplished.
Come on, you two, we're in pain!
Good.
Alright, let's get to some of that visceral gameplay action. You excited, Hand? You look it. This is a real basic point-and-click adventure. I was surprised to find that I actually remembered a fair number of the puzzles. Most of them are pretty easy anyways. Like this one in the Museum of Horrorland, where you have to guillotine the mop to make a stick, so that you can prop open the Vampire Shades display, so that you can put the shades on laser-shooting Anubis' statues, so that you can retrieve the Egyptian artifact. Couldn't be simpler. There's also an exhibit about the creator of Horrorland, Madison Storm, who claims, well, I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't just let you watch this.
You know, Horrorland may seem like a scary, foreboding place. Because it is! Oh, for me. Waking each noon to the tortured screams of terrified tots. To see children crying hysterically in fear. To hear their unbridled shrieks. What could possibly be more fun? If I had to grow up miserable and alone, why shouldn't everyone be as unhappy as me? I suffered. You should too. And that, people, is why I decided to create Horrorland. You can't really tell what's real and what isn't around here, can you? Although I'm sure you're dying to find out. Chocolate. I need chocolate. Who stole all my chocolate? Chocolate. Yes, yes. I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Oh, just give me a minute, I'll be fine. What was I saying?
Alright, that all makes perfect sense to me except one thing. How did you have a lousy childhood if you grew up with the name Madison Storm? Was there too much pressure on you from the other kids to be a rad dude? Were you never allowed to wear your hat not backwards? What, did they bully you for your laugh? Actually, that makes a lot of sense. After exploring for a while, I decided to head back to check on the boys in the stocks.
What's that?
What is it that? Is it that wolf again?
Did you hear that?
I fucking knew it!
Oh no! Rural Village is on fire!
No, it isn't. Fire doesn't make wolf noises.
We've got to get... What if they're still in the stocks? The whole place could be burning up. Come on!
I stand corrected. Unless wolves have evolved to take on the form of fire, which is very concerning indeed. Oh yeah, by the way, Lizzie just died. I'm just gonna turn the fire off. Well, let's see if the boys are dead or just horribly mutilated. Damn, it's worse than I thought. They've been turned into coins. Who says you can't make any money in stocks? Guess I'll look around now, see if anything actually changed as a result of the inferno that was going on moments ago. Let's see what's in the Full Moon Cafe. By the way, that's not actually a full moon. That looks to be a waxing crescent. This place is nice. It's got a nice hearth, some uncomfortable looking chairs. This thing? Ah, a roach. I'll take that. I've been to college. I know how to dispose of these. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything of interest in here. I'll just leave some guerrilla marketing here and move on. Oh look, a jello fountain. The axe. The axe. I want the axe. The axe. Alright, let's see what Discount Olmec has to say.
The greenery is dense. So are you.
Well, I can't find anything here. I guess I'll go back to the museum area. I guess I'm not done here. Never mind. Let's check the butcher shop. Oh shit, ghost steak. Oh, no, that's just being carried by ants. And now it's getting carried in my fanny pack. I wonder if there are any more meats I can shove in my satchel in the freezer. Lizzie, you just jumped into a fire. How did you end up frozen?
Thank you.
Also, that doesn't really look like ice. It looks like you had a very unfortunate and painful accident with hot glue.
See, once we find the werewolf again...
Would you stop it? You keep on the howling and it just... The real monster is steroid abuse. The real monster is those ripped jorts. During this chase sequence, I clicked random directions, and everyone correct, despite the fact I had no idea what was supposed to be cluing me in as to what direction I needed to go. I looked it up later, and you can go the wrong way. I guess I just subconsciously remembered. That's the power of the human mind. Anyway, Lizzie caught him in this sweet Scooby-Doo trap, and then I stole his severed hand he wore as jewelry. Now I have 2 hands.
But I know Mom.
Alright, Lizzie, let's go.
Big time. And no matter what,
Blah,
I'm
blah,
gonna get
blah.
blamed.
Do you ever stop talking, maybe? Oh, thank God. Immediately after Lizzie got kidnapped, I met this guy. Your eyes remind me of overripe cherry tomatoes.
Bad at being bad.
Is that good? Shouldn't be helping. Can't help it. Don't tell. Trouble. Friends? Maybe? Good. Looking for Luke? Among kings. No crowns. Under Triangle's lodge. Huge lodge. Clay? Elsewhere, maybe. Understand? Good. Must go. Follow? Don't follow Stump. Could be bad. Or not. Stump is me, and Stump I do sometimes. Or not.
Well, that was very helpful. Onward! This here is my favorite puzzle in the game. You have to order these sound samples from these pumpkins in order to make a sentence. But here's the twist. Ready? Some of the pumpkins fart.
Crow walks.
Brilliant, I know. I'm surprised they didn't reuse this puzzle in any of the Call of Duty games later.
At midnight. The scarecrow walks at midnight.
I walk once more to open the door of the old barn teeming with bats.
Alright, let's enter the Bat Barn. Oh no, it's a black screen with a bat sound effect and orange dots. My worst fear. I guess red dots would have been too scary for the kids. What am I even supposed to do here? Is that a light switch? Looks like a light switch. Light switch? Light switch. Light switch? No. Where? There's no way out. There's no way. I am the best at games. Persistence is key. Sometimes things just take time. Alright, what promised land lies beyond this mighty trial of endurance? Ah, Vampire Village. I want to go there. Well, I wanted to go to Vampire Village, but it looks like Beetlejuice Anna Kournikova won't let me pass. I guess I'll just go to, Valley of the Lost Kings. Well, that's only 2 letters away from Valley of the Lost Vikings, so it can't be all bad. Although this bridge doesn't look very safe. It's not up to code. This is a very purple Egypt. To be exact, its average color is 0B0F3E, which if you flip that upside down and squint, it says Egypt. Here at the entrance to this pyramid, you have to use the mummy hand from the werewolf combined with the artifact from the cool Anubises. Anubi. Yeah, you gotta use it on the hand scanner down here, but I'm actually showing you what I did a little bit out of order. I actually didn't have the artifact when I got here originally. I don't want to rob you of any aspect of this game, so I'll just give you a quick highlight reel of what would have been cut otherwise. Alright, back to the pyramid.
Well done. Enter and proceed with the utmost caution.
Here I have to put the pictures on these pillars in order to proceed. Yay! Here I have to replicate this pattern on all the obelisks in this room before it fills up with sand and murders me. Yay! Here I have to pry open this sarcophagus with the crowbar I found. Yeah, oh jeez, it's a mummy. Oh wait, it's just Luke. Yay! Luke talks a bunch here about some stuff, but the important thing he does is points to this picture on the wall here. It says something about how it looks to be an
Ancient ceremony.
even though it's clearly just a couple of bros working down at the forge. After the cutscene, I went to look at the picture, but now there's a sarcophagus in the way. How's that for a continuity error? Get your shit together, Spielberg. Come on! Alright, the sequence coming next cemented a fear within me that follows me to this day. When I'm crawling in a tight space, I always have a fear of getting grabbed from behind. Not like in the buttocks or anything weird, but... Anyways, let's see if this is as scary as I remember it being.
What do you want to do?
Wait, Luke! Luke, don't leave me, I'm scared. There's a random dog back here that doesn't look anything like the dog from the beginning of the game, which makes me question whether it's supposed to be a different dog or they actually had to recast the dog for some reason. Also, he has a human bone, and I'm afraid of those when they aren't inside me. Alright, let's get a good look at this mummy. Yeah, he's fairly scary. I can see why I was afraid. Oh wait, listen to the music. This wasn't scary at all. It'd be more fitting to Donkey Kong 64. Alright, almost done with this maze, and here we are. Hey, whoa, what you doing there, Luke? I tried that dance at the middle school semi-formal and got kicked out. Take it down a notch, man. Take it down a notch. Oh wait, no, take it back up a notch. Take it back up!
Grab a torch! Torch! Aren't mummies supposed to be afraid of fire?
Fire! Fear me, you foolish flam. Alright, you got any valuables on you? Oh, thank you. Alright, I'll just whip this tennis player to death and head through to Vampire Village. This is my favorite part of the game. That's this really cool part where